What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Akephalos here, and today we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Mass Effect 3 here on the channel. So as usual, folks, if you guys are going to enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like on this video as well as hit that big red subscribe button down below so I don't miss when I upload the next episode. And at the same time, most importantly, I'll be super grateful and appreciative of your support on this channel. Wait, that was the other way around. I'm sorry. I'd be appreciative and grateful of your support, but most importantly, you won't miss whatever I upload here on the channel. So yeah, switch those around, wrong way around. Sometimes the brain doesn't function. Okay, so anyway, here we are back in Mass Effect 3, and I believe the first well, we just came back from this a meeting with the council. So what we're gonna be doing today is we are gonna definitely leave the Citadel, but before we do that, there's a couple of things that we're gonna want to take a look at before we do. So what I mean is we have a couple of people that we still are yet to talk to. That being Councillor Udina, James, and Commander Bailey on the Citadel Embassy's level. So, we were at Huerta in the previous episode, so yeah, we can easily just bypass that. The first thing that we're gonna do is, of course, we're gonna speak to these three, and we're gonna kick that off by speaking to Councillor Udina here. See what he has to say for us.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what? Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
All right. So looks like we can ask him a few questions. I tell you what, we'll just ask him one or two, and then we'll just skedaddle.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Okay, I guess we're gonna leave him.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Right. His biggest concern is Arcturus Station with all the politicians and diplomats. Not the 11 billion people on Earth who just died because of the Reapers. Well, they haven't died yet, but will die if we don't do anything. But you know what, Udina, you're entitled to your opinion. So, anyways, that was Udina for you. I think the next person that we have to speak to is actually in here. Yeah, Commander Bailey. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna open up this door and we'll see what happens.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Aljalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Councillor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here on my desk. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
I hear you, Bailey. Um, okay, so I'm not gonna comment on anything regarding the politics thing. Last thing I want to turn this channel into is a platform for, well, you know, politics and stuff like that. We're gonna stay away from that. We're not gonna touch on all that. This is gonna be a place for fun. That's all. All right. So I think the next.
Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
Alright, so the next person we're going to talk to is Kalifa here, and if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be a fun one, because if you recall what happened in Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, you're going to be, you're going to love this bit in Mass Effect 3, believe me.
Commander Shepard, Kalifa been seen in Aljalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Not this time, you military... Ugh!
You're angry, I get that. But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
Okay, all right. So yeah, that was mean, but you know, I had to. She's been a pain in the ass, honestly, in Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, and I just love hitting hit. I may be coming off as a bit of a jerk, but I don't know. Tabloid journalism is the worst. So yeah, I feel it's justified. Okay. So anyway, with that out of the way, what we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna go ahead and speak to James. He's looking out over here in the distance for some reason. I guess he must be enjoying the view. So anyway, let's just speak to him, see what he say. We're gonna get up right up in his face and speak to him.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that?
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here with the elite of the galaxy.
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
What was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
They're in for a rude awakening. Every species will fall one by one if they don't work with us.
No shit. Can't believe it's even up for debate.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
But?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Oh god, pendejo politicians. I swear, this is, the amount of references in this game. Again, like I said, I'm not gonna involve myself in all that. We're gonna make sure this channel stays strictly for fun, nothing more. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head down this elevator, head back down to the Normandy dock, which is Bay D24. So, I think we pretty much spoken to everyone. Bailey, Udina, James. We can of course investigate more stuff from Udina and Bailey, but I feel like we could either bypass that, or I'm probably gonna do that off camera. There shouldn't really be any major implications if you don't. I'll try to find that out before I skip it out and skip it out entirely. And if there's something that's important, I'll just try to slot it into this episode. Well, not this episode. I mean in this series. But for the most part, we're just gonna head back to Normandy right now. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. So I remember. Sorry, I was a bit confused there for a second. Okay, this is a dream sequence, by the way, guys. A dream sequence. So, what this dream sequence is that basically you you know, with each, I remember I was saying there are phases and stages. With each stage complete, there's gonna be a dream that's gonna play. In this, it's actually more of a nightmare. Actually, it's supposed to be a nightmare. And yeah, the objective of this nightmare is really simple. Really, it's just to chase this kid over here. So yeah, let's just approach him. Where are you running to, buddy? Where are you? There you are. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna have to go after him. Wish I could sprint though. We're locked into jogging, but no, it's better than just plain walking. Alright, come here, little rascal.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you alright?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
The Council's been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Alright, so that was a little debrief there from Hackett, and I believe he touched a little bit on what I was explaining in the previous episode, something about war assets. Remember how I was saying something like, if you don't recruit Dr. Chakwas and you recruit Dr. Michelle, something like that, Chakwas becomes a war asset, stuff like that. So, yeah, basically that was a little bit of, Hackett was talking a little bit about that. So as you can see here, war assets, people, weapons, armies, fleets that you accumulated. Pretty much, basically, yeah, these you increase your total military strength. It affects your effective military strength somehow. And once you get it to this past this minimum bar here, you should be good to go. But of course, you have to try to increase this percentage here, this 50% readiness rating. I'm really not too sure how the math works on all of this. Basically, what I do when I make my playthroughs is that I just go out, complete all the missions I can, and I usually just, just make sure that I just check in ever so often, try to max it out to the best as I can, and then I just go on ahead. So as long as provided that you just stick to, you just complete all the missions, and you basically just just follow the story. It sorts itself out basically. So it's very easy to follow, and you shouldn't be facing any problems, of course, if you're playing this using my playthrough as a guide for your own personal playthrough. So with that being said, though, I think we're gonna end the video here real soon because we are actually running out of time. But let's see. Do we have enough time for this next bit? Okay, you know what? We'll probably keep this. We'll probably keep all of that for the next episode. There's a reason why I'm saying this because I believe this next bit will take some time, although it's not that important. But yeah, I feel like I want to do it in this series. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Mass Effect 3, as usual, feel free to leave a like on this video, as well as hit that big red subscribe button down below, so that you don't miss whenever I upload the next episode. And at the same time, I'll be very much grateful and appreciative of your support on the channel here as well. So with that being said, this is Akephalos signing off, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.